How did my hair get so weird tonight? Strange. Namaste, guys. ChristianRLong, life enhancement consultant, giving you a big and beautiful shout out on this Friday evening. You might be thinking, wait a minute, Christian's not doing his live stream today. Incorrect. The battery on my phone was about to die, didn't have a charger around. It was a judgment call. So, busy day of healing. My brother's on. That's funny. Gina, namaste. Garrett, namaste. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, full day of healing. I don't have to cut my hair. It's back. You're welcome. Full day of healing. Full day of meditation practice. And then, Alex, namaste. Then I had an opportunity to go out to, what do I want to say? So, monthly, down in Littleton, Colorado, so you have Denver, and then 20 minutes south-ish, you have Littleton, Colorado, and one of the Pranic healing facilitators held a meditation and healing clinic. Adriana, namaste, you're on super early. And it was really good. It was really good. I've actually never seen this Pranic healer give an introductory talk to Pranic healing, to the Twin Hearts meditation. So, as a background, this particular person has been a Pranic healer for 9 years, and her brother is married to the Pranic healing instructor that's in Denver, and I've never seen her give any presentation before, and it was very, very good, because it's interesting. We all have different kinds of energy, right? And if there's a book that you have time to read, it's about 1,200 pages long, that you can get free on Google. I think it's Google Books. And it's a free download because of the age of the book. It's called Tapestry of the Gods. Tapestry of the Gods. And in that book, it gives you super, super detail on the 7 rays of creation. The 7 rays of creation. So when we incarnate or come into a physical body, into form, there's a certain energy that passes through our soul and into our incarnated body. And that's kind of one of those 7 energies determines how we show up in the world, right? So for instance, ray 1 is the ray of will and the ray of power. So those are the pioneers, those are the CEOs. Justin, namaste, those are the people that get things done. Ray 1. Ray 2 is the ray of love and wisdom. So those are the nurturers, those are the healers, the therapists, the counselors, the coaches, right? The people that are more heart-centered in their approach to life. And then ray 3, that's my ray, and you have what is known as active intelligence, or the ray of commerce, or the ray of the businessman, or the ray of the entrepreneur. More so the entrepreneur would be ray 1, because they're the pioneers, they're starting things up. Ray 3 is more like the managers, right? The guys that are hired by the entrepreneurs to keep things going. So it's the ray of commerce. So it's active intelligence. And then there are other rays that energy influences our souls as we incarnate into physical bodies. So this particular person, if I had to guess, if I had to just throw it out there, she would be more of a ray 2 type of person. Maybe even ray 6. And ray 6 is the ray of devotion. She's been a Pranic healer for a long time. She's been around the community for a long time. She's all about spreading Master Choa Kok Sui's work on Pranic healing or Hatha Yoga, the Twin Hearts meditation. And it was very beautiful to watch her presentation style, because I'm more of, Sangeeta, namaste, I'm more of the like mixing it up, having fun, engaging the audience, asking questions, throwing curveballs. That's more of my style of interacting with people and giving presentations, and I've given hundreds of presentations at this point. But she was very like warm and sweet and like very smooth, and people were like kind of like just getting carried along with her talk. So she gave a quick talk on what Pranic healing is, and I like the different metaphors that she used in her own life of how she uses energy, because she basically said, what is energy? Where does energy come from? Why do we use energy, and why do we need energy? And it was really nice. I think it tied into what Pranic healing is, right? Energy healing. And then she talked about what the Twin Hearts meditation is, right? It's activating the heart chakra, activating the crown chakra. Ai, namaste, what's up, Filipina? Right? The heart chakra, the crown chakra, human love, divine love, love of friends and family members, love of God, love of all. And she tied that in really, really well. And so we did the meditation. There was probably about maybe 15 or so people that were there. We had more guests who are non-pranic healers than pranic healers, which is good, right? Because that means the community is growing. It's getting outside of just the healers or pranic healers or hatha yogis, right? It's expanding into other people's lives, right? Because Grandmaster Choa Koksui's vision for pranic healing, and he said this would take, Abalash, Amanamaste, this would take 150 years, the 150-year plan, would be a pranic healer in every home. A pranic healer in every home, which would be approximately over 1 billion pranic healers, right? So that's a lot of work ahead of us at today's current population, global population. So, so after we did the meditation, we all scattered up in different chairs. The people who had never had a pranic healing session before, and then they got an opportunity to experience a 15 or 20-minute session. Usually we don't go into too much detail or too much depth in the person's condition, because most people's conditions take more than a 15 or 20-minute healing. They need several healings over a short period of time in order to get the best results, right? If somebody comes in with, a migraine headache that they've had on and off for 5 years, the likelihood of it being healed in one 15 or 20-minute session is unlikely. It's possible, but not very probable. So I had the opportunity to work on 2 different people tonight, which was great. Honored by that. Spread the teacher's work. Always promoting, hey, and if you want more healing, ChristianRLong.com. This is how I can help you. I'm a professional energy healer. I've been doing it for 14 years, etc. Right? But it was good. It was in a beautiful place called Maha Soul Yoga. Maha Soul, so Maha means great. So Great Soul Yoga. So I think that's a very clever name for a yoga studio. Very warm, very welcoming, very sweet space. Something I did notice though, as I was sitting down on the yoga cushion, if you will, or the meditation cushion, my body kept yawning and yawning and yawning about 5 or 6 times over a 10-minute period. Now, yawning is the body's way of releasing congestion or releasing stress. Have you ever noticed when you yawn, the people around you yawn? Or when the people around you yawn, have you noticed that you yawn, right? Why is that? Science hasn't been able to explain it, but energetically we can explain it. Because when you yawn, you're releasing congestion from your solar plexus and you're releasing congestion from your throat. And when you release that congestion and dump it onto another person's aura, what do they then have to do to get rid of that congestion? They yawn. And you see how it gets passed around, right? So I noticed the 2 times that, typically, in general, the 2 times that I most yawn are when I'm around high levels of energy, right? So whenever I spend time with the Pranic Healing Masters, and I haven't done my own practice, my own purification, and removing the disease-congested energy from myself, and I spend time with them, they're like a nuclear reactor of energy, a nuclear reactor of prana, right? Pouring down all this energy. And that is a time, Gopal, Namaste, that is a time that my body will start yawning and releasing congestion, right? Or if I'm in a very contaminated, congested space, heavy energy, I will also yawn. So in my space, in my healing space right here, where I do 99% of my work, this place is very clean, the vibration is very high, and I'm always meditating here. So almost never yawn. Almost never in this space, no matter what's going on. But at this yoga studio, where we were doing the Twin Hearts meditation in the healing clinic, I kept yawning and yawning and yawning. I was like, I've been meditating all day, been doing, Carl, Namaste, been meditating all day, been healing all day. My body's clean. My energy body's clean. I took a salt bath this evening. It wasn't making sense. And then I thought about it. People do yoga here. They do physical hatha yoga, hot yoga. So what are they doing? When people are doing yoga all day long, morning, afternoon, and evening, what's being released by the yoga practitioners? Congestion. Now, most schools spiritual schools, energy healing schools, it depends. But most yoga schools, energy healing schools, and meditation schools aren't taught energetic hygiene, which is super important. So while everyone comes to this yoga studio to do physical yoga and to loosen up their bodies, to feel lighter, to feel more happy, more at peace, they're releasing that congestion. And if the people who are facilitating the space don't know about energy hygiene, that heavy disease, congested energy just stays in the environment. So every time somebody comes in or a class comes in, they're partially absorbing the disease, congested stress energies that the previous class released. David, Abba Namaste. Does that make sense? So it was a really eye-opening experience, to say the least. That I thought to myself, well, we're experts because pranic healing specializes in energy, so we're experts in energy. But my assumption is that the facilitator didn't clean the space energetically. There were salt bowls and there was alcohol sprays that we used during the healing, but they didn't prep the whole space for people coming in doing the meditation and then the healing clinic. So it's very heavy, energetically speaking. So I'm like sitting there waiting for us to start meditating, and I'm like, yawning, and I'm like, even now, just thinking about it, connected to it makes me want to yawn. And you probably just yawn. That's your way of absorbing the energy. And you're like, wait a minute. You're in Denver and I'm in whatever city I'm in. How watching you yawn makes me want to yawn? Because you're connected to the energy. Spiritually, we are one, right? Physically, we're separate. I'm here in Denver, Colorado, and you're sitting at your home, wherever you are. Physically, we're separate. Spiritually, we are one. There is no separation. As Master Cho would say, separation is an illusion. Anyways, guys, so that's me keeping my commitment every day for 2019, jumping on and doing a live stream on Facebook and adding value to you guys. I hope I did. If you are in need of healing of any kind, physical healing, emotional healing, relationship healing, financial healing, mental healing, reach out to me at ChristianRLong.com. It's my website, ChristianRLong.com/services. Schedule a distant pranic healing session with me. 30 minutes of coaching, 30 minutes of healing. And it's not what you think it is. I know people have hired coaches before, and I coach very differently, and I have the energy healing component connected to the coaching session, which makes it far more powerful. Anyways, Ai says, Christian, sorry if you said this before and I missed it, but just wondering if you are also in a pranic healing trainer or you focus on healing and counseling. Excellent question. Right now, Ai, my focus is on healing and coaching. Healing and coaching. I've been doing pranic healing for 14 years. I've been through the instructor training program, and I have basically one requirement left to fulfill my instructorship. One requirement left to fulfill my instructorship. But my focus right now is on healing and on coaching in groups and in individuals. So good question. Very, very good question. What else? Yeah, so if you guys need healing, you need coaching for a specific thing in your life, reach out to me at ChristianRLong.com/services. Kenny, coming on late, but he's bringing the chocolate fire. What's up? Kenny is a fellow Rahatic practitioner of long time. Have a tremendous amount of respect for him. And he's a beautiful man. That's it, guys. So I'm going to get out of my healing business clothes and get into some relaxing clothes and watch a little TV before going to bed. And then tomorrow, we start it all over again. I hope you have an amazing night or morning, depending upon where and when you're watching this. And then, Ai, you're very welcome. And I will catch you guys tomorrow. So this is Christian RLong, Life Enhancement Consultant, wishing you a beautiful Friday, a beautiful week, and a beautiful life. Atma, namaste. I love you too, Kenny. Bye, guys.